Rasulullah ﷺ actually feared, more than anything else, a person reading the Quran out of context. So if even the Quran can be read out of context, what about the ahadith of the Prophet ﷺ and the sayings of the ulama who are not as careful as divine revelation can be? If even divine revelation in its wording and meaning can be taken out of context and can be used for a dangerous purpose, then what about studying hadith? And so there are multiple ahadith that come in regards to this. So for example, the hadith of the 72 sects. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned the ummah dividing into 72 sects. Okay, well, are the sects, first of all, is when the Prophet ﷺ says 72 sects, is the Prophet ﷺ literally saying 72? Or is as-sab'een في اللغة العربية الكثرة تعني الكثرة, right? Does it mean abundance? Does 72 mean abundance? Did the Prophet ﷺ really mean 72? Or did the Prophet ﷺ simply mean there's an abundance of sects? Okay, are all of these sects non-Muslims or are they Muslims? Does that mean that there's only one sect of Islam that's Muslim and that they're all non-Muslims? Or does that mean they are misguided in certain ways, but they're still part of the ummah? Because the Prophet ﷺ says that my ummah will divide into 72 sects. So does that mean that we start to say anyone that's not upon this truth, the way that we understand it to be the truth, is in hellfire eternally, is a non-Muslim? How do we understand all these things? It's extremely dangerous for a person to just go and read it. Also, in understanding some of the very subtle meanings, and this is something I think you guys as students of Arabic can appreciate, how one bi versus li can change the entire meaning. So for example, in the discussion of al-bid'ah, innovation, what constitutes al-bid'ah? When the Prophet ﷺ says, "Man ahdatha fi amrina hadha ma laysa minhu fahuwa rad." Whoever innovates into this affair of ours, that which is not in it, will have it rejected. Now if I was to say, "Man ahdatha li amrina hadha ma laysa minhu," does it change the meaning or not? Dramatically. Okay, in fact, that Imam al-Qarafi rahimahullah ta'ala, he said, "Man ahdatha fi amrina is bid'ah. Man ahdatha li amrina is sunnah." Okay, which means to find ways, if you change the fi amrina means if you innovate within the religion itself. Li amrina means to use things to spread and establish sunnah, is sunnah in and of itself. Remember we talked about fath al-dhara'i', opening the ways to a sunnah. So for example, the use of the microphone. Okay, so that the people can hear someone in the salah. Right? Now, Allahu A'lam, now it could become bid'ah, for example, if you start changing the microphone, and because you know where technology is going, right? So no matter how you read into it, somehow it's going to make you sound like Sheikh Mar al-Mu'aykili, or it's going to make you sound like Husari. Allahu A'lam where it's going, right? This idea of using the mic and the sound system and so on and so forth. But using a microphone so that people can hear, so a large distance can be covered, so more people could hear the adhan. Is it bid'ah? No, not only would it not be bid'ah, on the basis of that understanding, it would actually be something that's beloved. You're allowing more people to live the sunnah. You're allowing more people to understand the sunnah and to take from it. Also, sometimes there's a hadith. So for example, those of you that are in the Sahih al-Bukhari class in Valley Ranch Masjid, we mentioned Raddu salam, responding with a salam to someone who's not Muslim. The hukm of it, the ruling of it. The Prophet ﷺ said that if someone from the Christians and the Jews says salam to you, then you should say wa alaykum, and upon you. However, the vast majority of scholars say if a Christian or a Jew says assalamu alaykum to you, you should say wa alaykum as-salam. How is it that they rejected a clear hadith? All right, the context of it, that back then Bani Qurayza and Banu Nadir and Banu Qaynuqa and so on and so forth, they used to say to the Prophet ﷺ, assalamu alaykum. Sam obviously is not salam. Sam would be, wishing death and sickness and curse upon a person. But they'd say it really, really fast, so you couldn't understand if they were saying assam or as-salam. Are they wishing death on you or are they wishing peace on you? So the Prophet ﷺ said, respond with wa alaykum. However, the vast majority of the ulama, of the scholars, they said to respond wa alaykum as-salam if you can hear them say assalamu alaykum. That would constitute an apparent rejection of the hadith, but it's not a rejection of the hadith.